The next meatball we're gonna make is Keftedes, a pan-fried meatball. At our Greek restaurant, this was one of our best-selling dishes, and at our catering company, it's one of the most popular past appetizers. Tonight, I'm gonna make it for my family, and we're gonna make it as an appetizer portion size. So we're gonna make ground beef into this pot. I'm gonna use Panko breadcrumbs, but to moisten the mixture, I'm actually going to just add them to some water to moisten them. And that will help with the ground beef as well. Put that into the pot. Here. Some chopped onion. I'm gonna add 1 egg. Again, I'm gonna crack it in a separate dish. Salt, pepper, and oregano. Some oregano, salt, pepper, and then our secret, mint. So this gives it a really unique flavor. At the restaurant, people would always ask, what's this flavor I'm tasting? But they never really could pinpoint it. So again, unlike Italian meatballs, we're not adding garlic to this, which is unusual in Greek cooking, but not in our meatballs for some reason. So I'm gonna chop that. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more. Take these, oh, this smells so good. Mint for this, I always try to incorporate it, any of my herbs, I try to make something else with that, so I'm repurposing why I bought this. So the smell of this is really just making me wanna make a cocktail, an ouzo mojito. So we got our mint. Look at that beautiful color already. We're gonna mix this up and start rolling our little appetizer meatballs. Now that our mixture is all well combined, we're gonna get ready to roll them. So I'm gonna roll these in an appetizer size. It's like about, I would say, that's like 1.5 inches. Roll those, nice size. I'm gonna put them in a pan, and then we're going to roll them in flour and pan fry them on the stove with just a little bit of olive oil. And tonight I'm gonna serve them with tzatziki we made in one of our earlier episodes. And I have some left over in the fridge. If you don't have tzatziki and you don't have time to make it, you can also serve this with just some plain Greek yogurt. That works really well too. This is a fun task to give your kids if you want them to hold the raw meat. You can get them all on the counter and have them roll these. You know, have to give kids like little simple tasks for them to do so that they can feel like they've been included in making the food. Now that we've rolled our meatballs, we're gonna roll them in flour and pan fry them in olive oil. To pan fry our meatballs, I'm gonna put some olive oil in the pan. Heat that up. You want to put the meatballs in the oil when the oil is sizzling, not burning, so you can lower the heat. And when you put them in for a couple minutes, you want to get that nice golden color. You're going to keep turning the meatballs so that they're cooked on all the sides. You want to make sure that the meatballs are cooked through. When the meatballs have this golden color, you know that they're finished, and you can take them out of the pan. But if you're not sure, you can always just take one out. Anything that I'm cooking in oil, I always use a paper towel to dry off the excess oil, but you can cut it in half to make sure that it's completely cooked, which it is, and it looks delicious. So now that our Keftedes are finished, I've plated them with a little tzatziki, and I'm gonna put on top some of the lemon olive oil dressing that I made in an earlier episode. I'm gonna pour that on top. It's gonna give it a nice lemony flavor, which is so good. It smells great. I've also made some mini Keftedes that this is how I would serve them if I was doing a cocktail party, or you can use these as a past appetizer. I just put a little dollop of tzatziki on top.